Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. We are going to do a reading for Capricorns. So if you've landed on this reading, there's a message for you. This is for sun, moon, and rising. So take what resonates and leave the rest. We will be using the Chakra Wisdom Oracle and the angels and ancestors. All right, so we are new moon in Leo right now, so that is looking at ourselves and what is bringing our true joy, following our sun, what has really brought the strengths out, self-care, self-evaluating, different aspects of just self. So Leo is ruled by the sun, so it's really magnetizing the aspects of what surrounds us, what nourishes you, what burns you out, what burns out the flame or tends to try to put the flame in a box and not allow it to grow, to shine. You're meant to shine and really always wanting to be happy and making others around you happy is a positive thing, but now is time to look at ourselves and go within. All right, so from a reading that I was doing, I was requested to do a reading on someone's lost loved one, so passed on loved one, sorry. I was just kind of thinking about it, and this is what popped out at the bottom. You're not alone. So this is a divine message to show that we're all connected. People that we have lost aren't really lost. They're in a better place. They have gone to the higher realms and they're always watching over, and you have the guardians that are wanting to voice every time there's a bird or you see a feather, that is a sign, all right? Capricorn, please. Is divinely guided, only messages from the highest frequency. From the divine. Messages for Capricorn, please. Take note of any messages, your any intuition. Your intuition is really heavy right now with the moon. Your being, it's like just a minute. Sorry about that. Okay, Capricorn, so angels and ancestors. Exchange energy to create abundance. So your talents and gifts are meant to be shared, and everything that the universe is presenting you, and I feel like all the gifts that we are received from the universe are meant to share, and that will create an exchange of, I feel like it'll create this exchange so that more information will come in, more gifts will come in. So gifts are meant to be shared. Yeah, energy is very exchangeable. So whoever you are around, I feel like energy is extremely interchangeable. So make sure that whatever energy is around you, if it does go on you a little bit, release that negative energy. Yeah, so there's an abundance of gifts the universe wants to share. And with that, you are meant to share. You also are being shown higher dimension knowledge. Okay, so set your sights higher. So yeah, I feel like you have this divine knowledge that is brought in from this, like you have been through different realms, dimensions, planets. I feel like you're an empath, possibly from somewhere else, a starseed, light worker. I think you're meant to go beyond the limits of what has been told. Something very empathetic, very healing. Like you're clothed in wisdom, also cloaked. You, the protection of the universe is around you. I feel like you're just made like you're being shown how much magic you hold and how much gifts and your heart. Your heart is one of your strongest attributes, and I feel like you feel so much it can feel heavy. So I feel like meant to zoom out from that, not to stay on any kind of negative energy. I feel like you're meant to just move to the next phase. Like there's something else you're being shown constantly. So like really setting your mind to a higher frequency. So pay attention to, they're connecting all the dots. I feel like there's some kind of ancient mystery that was lost, maybe, and the knowledge is within your heart. You hold it within your heart. It's like you have all of the answers within. Every star is like every life you've lived, every story you've had to tell. You traveled through many dimensions, traveled. Yeah, it's definitely with this energy of, this is kind of like somebody who moves around like a traveler. It's a trader, but I think of this as a traveler card. So I feel like where your heart is in the stars. Like you feel like home is a different galaxy, but home is always where your heart is. So you hold all of this lifetimes within you. So it's never like it's gone. It's always there with you. Yeah, intend and create. So yeah, I feel like not holding on to things is able to release a negative energy, because it's very heavy on you. It's heavy on your chest, creates mind blockages. You're not able to receive knowledge when your mind is cluttered. So make sure what you're creating, your thoughts are extremely powerful. So to follow your destiny, always go back to your heart and get out of your mind and what your heart is telling you. I feel like you know that there is something much power. There is a power you hold that you're able to see beyond the physical. The telescope, I feel like you're creating this creating a space within the energy field. Like your mind is going beyond the limits, expanding, just reaching higher limits of creation. Grow within your current situation. So your current situation is asking you to grow higher, grow with the situations, and don't try to go against it. If there's something that is not correct in your frequency, that is something or somebody around you telling you cannot do something, you have the wisdom that they don't have, so they don't understand. Like this bird energy is very wise. You see beyond what others do. Like you can zoom out and see in the dark. And the owls, they turn their head all the way around, so it's like you can see this bigger energy. Like, you don't just look at the world as a piece of paper. It's like you're bringing out like a square to a cube. Like, it's really, you're meant to shine in the dark. You know, that's where you see, when you go within, like hermit energy, that's where you see, or you seek, where you see this information. This information is available. All right, so getting away from lower situations, lower energies, and going within and following the instincts, following what you know is really you. You're authentic. It's like you know that you can see further. This telescope, you can see beyond. Right? It's like you just know it's something that's in your DNA. Like, if there's something that's written on the walls, written, like you come from this very high energy, high dimensional. It could be Egyptian, could be light worker from a different universe, different paragraph. Like, I just feel like you're at that higher frequency. So coming to Earth is 3D. It's a lot more pain. It's a lot of destruction, a lot of things that you're not used to. You're not used to people just arguing and for the sense of arguing over whatever it is. You know, I feel like you don't know how to always connect with those situations. So it seems like your reactions, you just learn to not react. You quieted yourself down because you've always felt different. Like, your opinions don't matter because they are so bizarre to people, because they don't have the same, they don't see the things that you see. They don't have the past lifetimes. Like, this person is older, you know, so I feel like you're wise beyond your age, like an old soul that has been thrown to the birds. You know, you've been pecked at by others and you've come up stronger. You know, you've grown, you've learned to adapt to situations. But now the new moon in Leo wants you to create, instead of just lowering and quieting down. Now it's time to stand tall in your instincts and your beliefs, and going beyond what others understand. So your energy is wanting you to create an abundance, intend and create abundance within the highest, seeing, like making a bigger, expanding the consciousness of the collective, and that's allowing, I did this one, okay, at the bottom, unleash the wild. Yeah, so you have this wild that's wanting to be released right now, wanting to take over, take off your sheep that you've had to blend in, your sheep clothes, and be the wolf. Be fierce, bold, confident. All right. Wisdom or chakra is for a Capricorn. Capricorn. All right. Capricorn, 4 lessons, please. Capricorn. All right, we got a couple. Oops. All right, that's it. All right. So there's something that needs to let go. I feel like something that you're just holding on to, and kind of just like your energy is being sucked out of you, kind of like a black and white TV, you know, like somebody just aging and not changing anything. I feel like this yellow is activating your solar plexus to now be that person to stand out and not just allow time to go by not doing anything, and perseverance. So standing in your fire, standing in your light. Now time to stand out instead of just staying quiet and not making noise, like not trying to stir up anything. Despondence. I'm not quite sure what that means. Iris is depressed and unable to look after herself or her home. She cries out to the Great Spirit for help. Mother Earth appears and suggests Iris shower, eat a good meal, and clean up her house. She does, but she still feels despondent. Suddenly, a hurricane hits and Iris springs into action to rescue her neighbor's children. In the urgency, Iris finds the way out of depression by taking action. Iris teaches us that the only route out of stagnation is motion. If we do nothing, we must accept the consequences. Yeah, so it's time to grow and show the world what it's like, what you were meant to stir up. Now it's time to shake things up. It's been stagnant for too long. And even though I feel people look at you maybe like this Medusa energy with the hair, like crazy, or telling your truth and wisdom that just sounds out of this world, but I feel like this world has become so focused on things that are really a little bit out. Not, I feel like the focus is on things that they shouldn't be right now, and it's stunting the growth of the universe, stunting the growth of ourselves by being so judgmental and on every little detail. Mercury and Virgo, I feel like the details are important right now, and I feel like being criticized for what we have been gifted to this universe to change about the world tends to be criticized. So doing nothing when you know something should be done has consequences. Like, you were given these gifts to share so that you can create this new energy from the stagnation. In which part of my life am I feeling immobilized? I know what I need to do. Am I willing to trust myself? So you're feeling helpless, accepting the circumstances and not wanting to change, not shining your light, not going after your happiness, and just kind of sitting back and not just letting the universe, but kind of not doing the lessons, just kind of not doing anything. I feel like not doing anything, but like not doing anything for your growth, your soul's growth. So this is like a revelation, a moment to encourage you to take action. So there is change on the horizon, and not to fight it. All right, the sun is shining and it wants you to grow, love, bring harmony, and not just accept the things that you want to change or that you need to change. You're workaholic, yeah. So really putting down something that is feeling like it's meant to do on the physical is stunting the growth on the spiritual. All right, so your energy is intended, you're meant to create, you're meant to share these gifts that have been hidden, that you have had to hide. So your perseverance is needed. Now is time to let your fire out. Let your own self-expression, I feel like the creativity that needs to come out of passion, not as much action in work and money, but I feel like on yourself right now. Even giving too much of yourself. Beware of being imprisoned by the story you tell. Do you intend to do what you say? A lack of planning does not indicate misfortune. Am I doing what I say? So yeah, definitely time to take action. If you're making excuses right now, it is time to get out of the dream state and going in circles, the things that are not causing any growth. Just kind of just sitting back and allowing things to, kind of like that stagnant energy. Feel like you're kind of given up on if things have not been working out. So can I ignore the feelings that would sidetrack me? Will I let go of fear and perseverance? Yeah. So if your hopes are your fears and your fears are your hopes, you may be holding back on going towards your true happiness because of fear of it not working out. Maybe in the past it hasn't worked out, but now is you are meant for success and miracles. So if you're feeling taken for granted, time to break through and make the change that you need. All right. Love, Capricorn. Capricorn. Love. Message for Capricorn. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So yeah, need to release something that is holding your energy hostage. Really need to create this abundance instead of being in lack. All right. So you are your thoughts. All right. Thank you.